Hi, I'm Eli Brickey, and right now you're watching BG on TV.
Striking, striking, striking.
And welcome to the Happy Tummy.
I am BG.
Striking.
I am BG.
Striking.
I am BG.
Striking.
Strive for perfection, accept reality.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of BG on TV. We've got a lot to show you guys tonight, so let's get started. Later on, we'll be joined by BG on TV's very own Justin Grubb, accompanied by a few of his friends. Before we get to that, however, let's check out Style in BG and then kick it on over to Jalen Harris with Fad Watch.
Style in BG.
Style in BG.
Style.
Style.
Style in BG.
BG.
John Lennon in abstract art.
A flock of seagulls.
Janis Joplin.
My scarf. Real ninjas do real things.
My jacket.
My hat.
The mailman.
Well, usually I dress for whatever makes me feel good, and today leopard print made me feel good.
My boots.
I really like print, so I grabbed this top and heard it before.
My scarf.
My good friend Damoko.
My leather.
My name is Derek Humphrey. I am the Vice President of Fad Watch, and tonight I'll be one of the co-hosts.
We want to welcome you to Fad Watch's 7th annual Spring Fashion Show, Color of a New Era. I'm your host, one of your co-hosts, Ariana Pappin.
And I'm Derek Humphrey. I'm also one of your co-hosts tonight. Today's fashion show, Color of a New Era, is all about diversity.
My favorite part of working on the show was working directly with the models. They were a lot of fun to work with. This group was really passionate. They really wanted to do well with the show, so it was easy to work with them, and they didn't really have a lot of attitudes, which was good.
The show so far really well. It's going good. I like the scenes, names. I am involved in a lot of fashion organizations on campus. Well, not fashion organizations, fashion shows and things like that. That's just what I do.
I'm with Fad Watch doing a lot of I like to do a lot of the promotions, so like the programs, the flyers that everyone saw, that was me doing that. So I really like all the design stuff is really interesting for me, and I'm actually working toward being like fashion advertisement, so it really helps.
I've been involved in Fad Watch since last year. I hosted the show last year, and now I'm modeling in it. Compared to other shows that I've been in, which is too many to count, this show focuses more on the fashion view of it. Other shows that I've been a part of are more theatrical. There's a lot of culture. With this, it's just more so straight fashion. And that's what makes it fun. That's what pulls in the crowd. Because it's like a real fashion show.
Well, I got involved in Fad Watch because someone came to me saying that there was a fashion show going on and that they needed some more males to be involved. And so this is something that I did before at my previous school, so I just wanted to get involved and see what it would be like.
I got a part of Fad Watch fashion show because my friend asked me to go and audition with her, and I did. Now I'm here. My favorite part of being involved in the fashion show is just seeing people that have the same interests as I do, as in fashion, and I love to walk the runway. And my favorite scene is the last scene, and I think you guys will know why.
Favorite part of being in this show, I really love seeing it all come together. Like when we get all the clothes and we get the hair ideas and the makeup and everything, it's so much fun just seeing everything, the show just come together. It's awesome.
This year's fashion show, the audience will expect a different type of theme. It's not going to be your everyday fashion shows that we have all the time in Bowling Green. So it's going to be something that has not been done before.
Community, they can expect to see students, coming together and wearing the clothes that were provided for us, showing the style that some of us have and that we want to showcase to the other students and other community who may attend the event tonight. But basically just show the uniqueness of how we appear in public and what we like to wear and things of that nature.
All right, we're back in the studio, and with us tonight is Justin Grubb. Justin, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you brought out tonight?
Okay, well, what I have right now is a starfish and a sea urchin, and they're actually echinoderms, echino meaning spiny and derm meaning skin, so echinoderms. They're actually closely related. You can hold this one if you want. They're both pentalateral, which is pretty cool, and they both have a stomach and an anus in the same spot, so they digest food and then excrete it in the same way. So these guys are pretty cool. They live in the oceans, coral reefs, sand beds, kelp forests, anywhere like that. So we're going to go ahead and bring out our next animal. These guys are the crested geckos. You can hold that one if you like. They're native to New Caledonia.
They're hanging on to each other.
Yeah, they are. They actually have prehensile tails, which is really cool. It allows them to hold on to tree branches and stuff. They do not have eyelids, so in order to clear debris off their eyes, they've got to lick them. And crested geckos are omnivorous. They eat fruit and insects, which is unique for geckos. And they have pads on the bottom of their feet, which allow them to grip onto trees and branches and rocks and stuff.
I can feel that.
So yeah, these guys are pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's bring out the next little animals that you have here.
Yep.
Hi.
There you go. Our next animal, we're actually going to bring out a horseshoe crab. And they're not related to crabs, they're actually related to spiders and scorpions. This guy, this is actually a female. The female is larger than the males, and the males grab onto the rear end here, and they're dragged around until they mate. And you can tell the female because it's got a very nice straight shell. Unlike males, they have a very curvature so they can fit onto the back. We're actually going to feed this so you guys can kind of see the mouth parts on this guy. We're putting in fish. These guys like to eat fish and all kinds of stuff in the ocean.
So crazy.
Grab it out of my shirt.
Yeah. Not letting go.
But if you could see that, he's eating the food, which is pretty cool, and grabbing on my shirt, which shows you how diverse arthropods are in their appendages. They can pretty much grab onto anything and use anything. So I'm trying to pry this guy off my shirt here. There you go. Thank you. This is a Brazilian rainbow boa. And it's called a rainbow boa because if you look closely at its scales, it's got iridescence, which gives it that blue and that green look, which is really cool. This guy's name is Mickey.
Mickey.
Because
cute
of
guy.
the spots on him kind of look like Mickey ears, which is really cool. And so,
I think you have another one.
Yeah,
another
we do.
Snake that you're gonna bring out.
We have another snake that we're gonna bring out. This is a ball python. This is a very large snake.
Oh my gosh.
These guys are really cool. These are constrictors, which means they bite their prey, wrap around it, and squeeze it into the prey, suffocates, and then they start eating them. And then what he's doing there with his tongue, he's actually smelling you. He's pulling molecules out of the air and rubbing it against his Jacobson's organ, and that's how they smell.
Gotcha.
This is really cool.
That's really cool, and he's a fatty. So what do they eat, or what do you feed?
These guys, they'll eat small vertebrates like rats, mice, small birds, and we feed them actually not very often because snakes digest prey over a long period of time.
Thank you so much for bringing them.
No
and
problem.
Justin, I understand that you recently decided to look into the Restore program offered here on campus. Let's take a look at that.
My name is Andrew Myers, and I'm the intern for the Restore. As the intern, my job is to manage the employees as well as the store. I am in charge of inventory as well as deciding what goes in the store. And I also market for the Restore. The Restore basically is an area where students can come in and trade goods rather than buying and selling. So if a student comes in and brings in a t-shirt, they can maybe take a t-shirt or something of equal value. And so basically this helps to promote sustainability by helping to reduce the amount of new products being bought. It also helps to encourage students to reuse those goods and to recycle them.
My name is Clayton Stewart. I am a very valued and a very consistent customer that comes to the Restore on a very regular basis. One of my favorite things about the Restore is definitely the idea of bargaining, the fact that you don't have to use money to get things, and because our society has been so encased in this idea of always having to use money, the fact that we're going back to bargaining just seems so interesting to me, and it's so fascinating. I've gotten a pair of Converse shoes that fit, so that was pretty good. Fossil watch, a TI-83, but I've been able to exchange that or trade it with another individual, and I was able to get an eye touch with it. I've also gotten a new coat, a couple of shirts, so I've gotten some pretty decent items.
What we have in the store depends on what the customers bring us, so it changes every day, which is one of the really nice parts about the store. So if you see here, we have a lot of books as well as school supplies, which are all free. I'm working on a marketing plan right now to help to set that foundation so that the Restore is here to stay. A lot of the incoming students are very excited and interested about the Restore, and it's only going to become bigger and better.
So I would strongly recommend it because it's fun, it's entertaining, like I stated earlier. It's fun to bargain, it's fun to sort of talk to these people, and you really do build relationships here. I stop by here once a day. This is like, I'm like a shopaholic, but I don't like to spend money, so I just come in, roam, then if I see something, you'll see me run straight upstairs because I live on the 3rd floor, run back down with my pink bag full of stuff, and I'll start figuring out, all right, what's it gonna take to get this new thing that came in. I stop by regularly.
Students can contact me through my email, which is apmyers@falcon.bgsu.edu. I would also encourage students to come to the store, and the store is located on the 2nd floor of Kreischer Darrow. It's right next to the sundial, across from the stairwell, so it's pretty easy to find. You can also find us on Facebook at BGSU Restore or on Twitter at BGSU_Restore. And I would encourage students to follow us on Twitter and to like us on Facebook, because that way we can communicate with the consumers on what goods are being put in the store and when our hours are.
Our next segment sheds light on some of the hopes and fears shared among students at the university. It's called The College Experience. After that, stick around because we're going to premiere the latest installment of Kevin Morrissey's Ugly People, and you're not going to want to miss that.
My one teacher said that college is a magical place with lots of freedoms and things to do that you had never imagined. And he is completely right.
What made me come to BG was mostly family. I had 2 sisters that went here.
I wanted to get out of gloomy Pittsburgh, honestly. And BG was actually pretty generous with their scholarship. So.
Specific people who have inspired me here, I would point out 2 of my professors. The first one is Brett Holden, and the second one is Lucas Ostrowski, and they've just been amazing mentors to me and really shown me how to really live up to my full potential. And and really to be a better person altogether. They've pretty much shaped a lot of the ways I've went through this college.
I have yet to meet anybody that that has motivated me. Still looking for either teachers or friends, even my RAs to look up to.
Other people probably like my film group of friends that I hang out with, because they, you know, it's kind of the community I want to keep ties with.
I was nervous about meeting new people. I've always been like a quiet, shy kind of kid, and so meeting new people was probably going to be my biggest challenge.
If I were to go back and talk to myself as a freshman, I would say get involved more. I waited until like late sophomore year to get involved more with stuff in my actual department, which I do regret. I probably could have gotten a little bit more done.
I was nervous about how I would take the classes, like the difficulty level and the workload I'd have to deal with.
That's probably the biggest thing I ever learned, was being more of an independent person, and I guess that's kind of in preparation too for going out on your own.
Social life comes first. If I don't have to do homework, I won't. But it seems like it's gonna get a lot harder as the years go on, so I'll probably have to figure out a way to balance both of the two.
I prioritize what's most important to me by what's going to benefit me most in the future. Because like I'm a senior, I'm coming up on graduation, I need to start considering what's going to actually help me in life and get me ahead.
I hope to get a degree at the end of my 4 to 5 years here, but I also hope to get lasting connections with different people, good internships, good jobs, good experiences, as well as the training, or I guess the teaching that I need.
The most memorable thing about BG for me is all the different film productions I've taken part in.
Most memorable moment or thing, let's see. The football game I went to, it was a packed stadium. I'm pretty sure we were facing Toledo, and we got the wave to go around the stadium about 6 or 7 times, varying speeds, and that was really cool to see, participate in, so I was really happy about that.
I'm most proud of the fact that because of how hard I started motivating myself to really succeed, not only in the programs here at BGSU, but it also got me to where I am now outside the college, which is going to better prepare myself for the future.
Previously on The Ugly People.
I think that you and I should maybe move on with our lives and see other people.
And you know, we do live together, so it is kind of expected.
You know why I like taking pictures of Scarlett? Because she makes me look so much prettier. Is that bad?
Oh, hey, Sydney.
Here you go, babe.
Hello?
Why would you send me a picture telling me something like that?
Well, I didn't know how to say it in a certain number of words, so I just sent a picture.
Well, are you sure it's 100% accurate?
Well, actually, it's a home test, so it's not 100% accurate.
I just want you to know that I want to be there for the two of you, to support you.
I don't know, Henry. This might not really be happening. There was only one blue line. The test was negative. I'm just late and that never happens, so you might be off the hook.
Oh. Is that the kind of guy you think I am? Someone who sees this as a problem? Oh, Sydney. This could be a blessing. But I think we should get a real test done, and then we can decide everything.
I'm on my way to work, so I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
Dude, I gotta go out tonight. You down?
Man, tell me this much and then stop. Is Sydney coming out tonight?
I don't think she's gonna be going out with us for a while.
Hi, yes, I was just calling to see if you guys did pregnancy tests. Alright, cool. Do you need to make an appointment for that, or just walk in? Alright. And you guys do the blood type? And that's not something that you can buy in stores or anything. Thank you. Bye.
Henry, I'm in class from now till about 4. You want to go there? Well, this is something that we can talk about later then. No, listen, I think we really need to talk before we go somewhere like that. I understand you're trying to be responsible, and that's very decent of you, but I just think that we need to talk about this before we go somewhere like that. I love you too. I'll talk to you later. Where are your bathrooms at? Thank you.
What you need to talk about?
It's not going to be an issue anymore.
Are you really dressing as a nerd?
I'm a hot nerd.
So, when are people coming?
Calm down. Yeah, relax. Go get yourself a drink or something.
Can one of you guys get me one?
Hey, she's your friend.
You can't let her push you around, Henry.
She doesn't. What are you talking about?
Talking about what?
Nothing.
Babe, I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
I have a headache. I think I'm gonna go home.
I'll walk you out.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, Scarlett, you stay.
Okay, well, feel better. Bye.
Want me to come with you?
Only if you want to.
I invited all these people. Come on, why don't you just stay?
I don't want to ruin your night. You stay.
All right. See ya.
Hey, so what's Sydney's deal anyways?
Don't even get me started on that girl.
What, she pregnant?
No. Why do you ask?
That's what you told me last week when we hung out.
No. She's not pregnant anymore. It's like it didn't even happen.
It's interesting. Scarlett's. We should go talk to her.
So what's your major?
Broadcast journalism.
That is so interesting.
I know.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
Well, see you later.
Bye.
So, be my prom partner?
I guess so.
Chill out, bro.
Listen, Sydney, it's been an amazing time with you and all, but I just want to be direct here. I have feelings for someone else.
Henry, what are you talking about?
Well, it's not like I've cheated on you or anything. We haven't done anything together, but listen, I'm trying to do this as cleanly as possible. I want you to move on and be happy with someone else, like I did.
Move on?
Listen. I mean, we both know we've been done for a while now. I just can't deal with our situation anymore. You and I just don't work well together.
Henry, I can't believe you're doing this to me. After all we've been through and after all I've done for you, you are the biggest piece of...
That about wraps up this episode of BG on TV. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Justin Grubb for coming in and bringing on all those really interesting animals. I learned a lot and it was so much fun, so thank you. Well, be sure to check us out at the web at www.wbgu.org/BGOnTV or like us on Facebook. Be sure to tune in next time to catch the next episode of Ugly People and to see what else we have in store for you. So thanks for watching.